Welcome to another episode of Bad Intentions Podcast, the best in the motherfucking West. I am your favorite neon stripper, the punk bitch ripper. No, I'm kidding, baby Sheila.
And I'm Pretty P, and I'm kicking it with my interview puffs. Yeah, I don't know. I just ordered this off Fashion Nova, and it came in the mail today, and I was feeling like the bitch off of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Remember when she had the fashion show in the back?
Right.
Remember the bitch came through? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm feeling a little Frankensteinish.
I just wanted to dress like this. This summer is hot. It was 104 today.
Yeah. You look like, what's her name?
I look like a cute lizard.
From Players Club.
Yeah. I was
her name?
The one who got raped.
Yeah. We could talk about it. That was last month.
Yeah.
This my month. We talk about everything.
Right. Okay. What was her name?
729.
What was her name?
Ebony.
Yeah, I'm Ebony's cousin.
No, you Ebony the cousin.
Okay. I am Ebony the cousin.
Because Diamond was the one that was like, don't make the money. Let the
money make
whatever
you.
she said.
You know, I never seen the whole movie.
I know every word.
I don't think I've ever watched the whole movie.
Everybody out the motherfucking dressing room plates.
I wonder what happened to her.
Who?
That girl that played her. She just kind of like never acted
Played
again.
the madam?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like her though. I like her style.
I never seen her again. Daily news. Are you ready for daily news?
Let's do it.
How was your week? Did you have a good week?
Did I have a good week?
Busy?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? This week kind of got a little real. Just
Why
a little
you say
bit.
that?
Because, you know, I don't be worried about shit, but I was worried about my health this week.
Why?
I was like scared because my arm locked up on me like a pit
For
bull.
real? Oh,
yes.
Did I send you that thing on Instagram
With the ice?
Yeah, did you do that?
And let me tell you.
Okay.
So I had to give you your props because you told me to put my hand in the ice water, right? And it sent like a shockwave through my shit.
And it helped?
It helped because it like thawed it out or something.
Really?
But yeah, it helped. So
you should do that
But
more
I'm still
often.
out here. You know what I'm saying? I can still make a fist on a bitch.
I'm having lash malfunction, so y'all gotta excuse me if I keep fucking with my face.
But
you know,
overall,
I still can see through you niggas.
but overall, I had a good week. I'll get into that with Real Nigga of the Week. But how was your week?
It was cool. Shout out to Erica. She helped me when I needed it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'm happy to be here.
Please don't ever call me that late again.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Because you scared me.
Oh my God, that was terrible. Goodness me.
Yes.
Yes. So let's get into some daily news. The Brazilian doctor caught raping a woman while she was sedated having a C-section. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. And
that was so fucking gross.
Yeah, that's just like Dr. Klein, the guy who was
with the babies
that couldn't find people a donor, and he would use their sperm. You know?
That's gross.
But he did not get charged.
Yeah, that haunts you.
That fucks with me.
This guy, he was pretty disgusting. It was out of Brazil, and he was acting as a black woman laying on the medical bed getting a C-section, and she all of a sudden is tilted. He tilts her head to the side and puts his penis in her mouth while she's sedated and having a C-section, and he was acting as if he was checking her vitals. I was like, ooh, that nigga is sick. That
nigga was using the dickmometer.
Okay, he's a sick dog. Ooh, that was sick.
I seen it, and I read up on it a little bit, but I was just like, bro, this shit is getting
I know. I was like, this world is getting fucking many niggas.
The world is crashing and horny.
Yeah, that was a little spooky for me. I was
yes
shocked. I was like, oh, that's disgusting. But could you imagine all the bitches that was getting Brazilian butt lifts?
That probably got a couple testicles in there.
Oh my God,
they wasn't really tripping. They was trying to get that box.
I'm about to say they probably got it half off.
You know what
they probably wanted to do.
They wanted that iPad. That's all they wanted.
That iPad ass.
That was
my
funny.
God. Khloe Kardashian is having a baby boy with Tristan Thompson via surrogate. What do you think about that?
As soon as I seen her tag him with them flowers, I knew what it was.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I knew what it was. And I just wish, okay, because let me just say this. If I was Courtney, I wouldn't be that, Khloe, I wouldn't be that little. But
she's little.
She is. She's looks little, bro. Just like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, she's
like
little.
Really like a Barbie doll. Like,
she's
I don't know where people.
Not looking good.
To each his own. If you want to be little and all that. That's
no,
cool.
yeah, but me, I'd rather look like I'm eating and tweaking.
But when you start looking sickly, you know, I got a problem with you. But anyway,
I think it's whatever your health requires.
Right.
You know, like if your body, if you're a plus size woman and it's not affecting your health, then that looks good on you. If you're very skinny and you like that, I guess that looks good on you, but I can't do it.
But even some plus size women that I see, like I'm all for the big girls and everything, but some of them I feel like they're dying for attention.
Lizzo.
No, not Lizzo. Yeah, it's a few of them that follow me on Facebook, and I'd be like, oh my God. Like,
by the choice of clothing?
No, just by doing shit. Like, and then like some big girls, I get, everybody got some type of freak in them or something, but
I do.
All big girls don't really care for sucking dick and exposing it to the world like how some of y'all do. But anyway, I'm not judging y'all. But back to Chloe.
You know, I don't suck dick good. So.
But back to Chloe. I feel like her sisters mainly. And so much her mom too, but her sisters, like, basically I'm gonna say Kim, that's her life. You know what I'm saying? If she want to take Tristan back 100 times, then let her. I mean, I get, you know, y'all opinions and everything, but like, let her live, you know? Because we really don't know.
Doing the same thing. I mean, I've got,
and then we don't know what Tristan really. He probably is a good guy, you know?
Nah, he's a hoe ass nigga.
He probably is, but he probably is a good guy up under all that shit he did. We don't know. But all I'm saying is, Chloe, if you're gonna be with him, be with him, and if you ain't, you ain't.
My thing is, you know, I wouldn't be with him personally because he doesn't have self-control. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's dangerous.
And not only did he have these children, he could have brought her back a disease. He could have brought her back anything, you know?
Then he gonna be with Chris next. And Corey. Shit. You know?
But I just feel like, you know, via surrogate, I guess.
Or
you know,
their mama daddy. What's his name? Caitlin.
Katie. That'd be crazy.
I can't believe that used to be BJ.
I know.
My nigga Bruce.
Bruce.
He really let Bruce hit it, didn't he? Anyway.
But yeah, I just feel like if you're gonna be with somebody like him, you know, just keep it private and try to keep it whatever, because you just look such like a joke, you know, and then people can't feel sorry for you when shit like this comes up.
And then maybe she don't give a fuck what people think.
I think she owes Jordan an apology. Jordan Woods. Is that her name?
Jordan is doing lovely.
Her man is fine as fuck, but I think she needs to give her an apology the way she tried to embarrass her on their show, the way they totally tried to step on that girl and put all that shit on her name and she this and she that, and your nigga's a hoe. I mean, that's what it is.
He is, but
so, I think they owe her an apology. But another thing that happened, Lauren London shares her rebirthing with Angie Martinez in her first candid interview since the passing of Nipsey Hussle. What did you think of that?
I watched it about 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I watched it
twice.
I watched it a couple of times just because at first I thought she was kind of weird.
Okay.
I did. I thought she was weird. And it was like...
You like her, though.
I do. I love her. Okay. I love Lauren London. And I was just like... First, I thought she was really weird. Then I was listening to her, and I was like, she's not weird. That is just a person at peace.
Healing.
That's a person that's healing. Sure. And I don't know what that looked like.
Right.
So I'm just like, she looks weird.
It looks different for you.
Yeah, it looks different to me. But everything she said, she stood on.
Oh yeah.
You know, so, and I love the part where she said that she didn't take showers for a minute because she was so depressed and she didn't laugh, because that's how I was.
Right.
I was like, I don't give a fuck about nothing right now.
Okay.
When I lost my kid's dad.
We're going to get into that because I really wanted to hear what you thought about that, just based on you losing someone that you had a relationship with, you know. So we'll go deeper into that in a minute. But Rick Ross buys a cow and he's investing in livestock. Him and Gilly the Kid got in a little brief.
I love Rick Ross.
Tussle about that.
I love Rick Ross.
I love Rick Ross, and I think it was smart for him to invest in livestock because I was just saying the other day on Instagram, like, as I really would love my own farm garden type world. You know, I want to live to where I grow my own food. I have my own wellness drinks I can make. You know, I want to have my own fruits and vegetables. I want to be able to say that I produced the food that me and my kids eat, rather than going to the stores and doing all that. You know, I want to have my own halal chickens, and I want to have my own
and
meat
be like
and
more
stuff like that.
Just isolated in your own little, like, make your own
Yeah, I want to make my own world.
Your own world, yeah.
Yeah, I want to make my own world here on earth, because what a lot of people didn't get in the message with him buying that cow is that's producing a lot more economics for him with money. You know what I mean? And us blacks, we're not used to living off agriculture.
Y'all think the nigga depressed because he went and bought a chicken.
Right. You know, we got to... real estate is beautiful too. Having real estate is like really great. But the next thing and the best thing is agriculture, you know, getting involved in crops and fruits and vegetables and, you know, livestock and things like that. I think that should be more considered in our community rather than just buying Dior and Louis Vuitton, you know. Think about it. So half of them Balenciagas and Dior's and all that shit we like, we could have bought some chickens and got some eggs going and sold them to your local Whole Food store. Right. But, you know, niggas ain't thinking that advanced yet. So we'll get there, hopefully. Hopefully. Missy Elliott celebrates 25 years of her album, Super Duper Fly. I mention this because Missy Elliott is one of the most innovative and creative people that we've had in the music game.
For sure.
And she set such a tone, I don't think it could be matched right now. I don't think we have people that are that creative, you know.
I just love Missy Elliott because she was like such a tomboy. Then she was sexy, and then she was like, it was like just like having a character disorder. I don't know, but I love Missy Elliott.
Yeah,
you know?
she's dope.
And I think like my second calling is to be a DJ. I love music. I do. I cannot do.
You like
nothing.
to get the crowd going.
I do, nigga. When I die, nigga, I don't even want no. I want music playing, not that church shit. Put on O3 Greedo, and let's do this.
When I die, I probably want to hear.
I just want it to be cracking. I don't want nobody crying.
If I'm young, or if I go out young,
I'm laughing at you motherfuckers if you are.
If I go out young, I want it to be cracking. But if I go out as a player, put like some, I don't know, something nice.
But I love Missy Elliott.
Yeah, she was dope. And like I said, I mentioned her because you're not gonna find nobody
who wore a trash bag
made it dope.
Yeah.
And then that iconic picture that we get from Little Kim with the Chanel glasses and the suspenders, that fashion statement, Kim was shitting on bitches
Little
way
Kim,
back
if I
when.
ever meet Little Kim, I will bow down to her.
No, you won't.
That's a Don. I love Little Kim.
I know you love her, but I think you'll be just so excited.
I would be so excited. I would be like, oh.
Kim,
I'd be like, I am the only female in my crew, and I kick shit like a nigga do.
Play
I will pull
bitch,
the trigger
you.
on Nikki, bitch. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh, be nice. I love Nick.
I like We Go Up, but that's it.
We like Nikki.
We do. It's a few songs.
I love Nick.
But
I love
ain't
what she did.
I'm gonna say put that Kim on for sure.
I'm gonna say put Itty Bitty Piggy on. I'm really gas.
And then I'm gonna stop. Hey, y'all better stop making fun of my bitch. So with that, let her do her little electric slide.
I like it. I think she's
too.
Cute. I love Kim.
But
Kim
my daughter
dope.
could do it, and that's what's crazy.
I love Kim. I think Kim's raw. She's always been ahead of her time with fashion too. Like, come on now,
and
you gotta give
nasty
props to
bitch.
Kim was. You gotta give it to Foxy too. Foxy and Kim.
That's your bitch.
I love Foxy.
That's your man.
I love Foxy Brown. Foxy's
that crazy
dope.
ass Jamaican.
I love her. She's so fucking raw. She's got man. That's my girl. She's got some really great slaps too. Real nigga of the week. Who do you have?
Okay, so for real nigga of the week, I'm gonna give it to myself.
Okay,
and the reason why is because I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about this, but I don't read books. I don't.
You don't read books?
I don't read at all. I just feel like I don't have the time.
Audio books.
Right? I don't have the time for anything of that sort. But I was at your house the other day and I seen this book and I was reading stuff out of it. And I was like, maybe if
the Maya Angelou book?
And I ordered it and it just came today. But I'm
that book you wanted to read.
Yes.
Oh
and
my
I don't know why, but I was reading stuff out of it and I was like, if I can just read just a little bit, I'll probably be a little bit more calmer.
Yeah. But you just might understand things a lot better too.
Exactly. So I'm starting small, but I did read today. I'm starting so small, but I'm trying to like get into, being more like calm.
Why?
Because like, I don't know. I just want to be like more like chill. I'm still me though. Like turn that Pooh Shiesty up,
Right.
But like I just want to be like more.
Do you think you need that for your mental health? Or you just want to just try to be different?
Yeah, and then like I don't know. I'm just these days. I just really want to be a mom. Like I just want to like me and my daughter hung out. What was that yesterday?
You guys
or the
are
day
always
before?
hanging out, my dear.
No, she's always with her grandma. But I hung out with Bella yesterday. Like it was just really me and Bella.
Okay.
And she did my makeup. We was just doing hair.
Her makeup was fire today.
Yeah, and she did. And look, she knows how to use that arch, the paper. To make the eyebrows.
Yeah, she came down there looking like
and
translucent.
I was like, my daughter is dope as fuck.
She's wild with the personality.
Exactly. So I just want to like read stuff and then fill it into her.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to, even with my son too, like we was at football and I was taking pictures of him and stuff. And
motivate him.
Yeah, and I was just like, damn, it really feels good to just be like a mom.
You know, at Hamza's practice, I can't go in.
Why?
Because
you get so mad.
Me and that nigga. But I'll tell you why. It's because he knows me and Hams is very close. All me and my kids are very close.
Yeah.
Me and Hams, we so close. He has a thing to where when he knows he's like about to do something or about to make a move or something, he'll look over at me like, and I don't want him to feel like every move he makes,
he has to try to please me.
Yeah. Or did I do good? What do you think about that? Like he'll make a shot and I'll be like,
and he'll look over.
He'll look over at me.
Yeah.
So I have to stay. I have not been in his practices. And then I remember his dad met us up there and I was like, he was like, you going in? I said, oh no, I don't go in. And then he peeked in. And it changed Tom's whole atmosphere, and I was like, "See, that's why I don't go in. You know, I'd rather sit out."
But I'm just setting little goals for myself on certain parts of my life right now, so that I could have a clearer mind. You know?
Moving forward, growing up.
Yeah, my shit be a little cloudy at times. It be raining in this motherfucker. I don't know what be going on, but I'm trying.
Well, my real nigga of the week is my kids, and that's because I went through a little sickness earlier in the week, and my kids was on call, on duty, and helped me and did everything else. But another thing, we've been practicing the human body in my little Sheila's nursery thing, and they did really, really good when I tested them on their pancreas, their the diaphragm, the stomach, the liver, the kidneys. We was just going over all these things, and down to my 2-year-old, Saudi, you know, being able to figure out, put this piece there. And I was like, oh, she raw. So I was just proud of them because they really are a bonded group of brother and sisters.
That's
you know what I mean? They're bonded, and I love them for that. And we go places and we look out for each other and protect each other. And they're learning so much by helping each other. And I love the fact that Salah, being an autistic child and being the oldest, he's still very aware of what's going on. You know what I mean? He ain't as crazy as people want to say or think or gossip. You know, he's very sharp, and he's still a big brother, and he's doing his part as well. So I give it to my kids because they did a really good job this week. So I love you guys.
And I just think it's always good to, if you have kids, you know, because I'm a bitch with 2 kids. She got 4, but
to the next.
You know, if you feel like it's things that you're like lacking, and I'm talking to y'all out there, because y'all bitches rather fix the relationship with the nigga.
I gets rid of him. Ain't that right? What's his name?
Whatever it is, whatever it is. But that's one thing that I'm working on. You know, because remember, like last couple of episodes, I said I wanted a boyfriend.
Right.
I really don't. I just want to be like a mom.
I want to talk to you about that later.
I just want to be a mom 4.0.
I want to talk to you about that later.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if you feel, you know, up your mommy skills before you up anything else, you know.
I'm going to keep it real. Disclaimer. I think I made it dope to be a mom. I think
I'm getting there. I mean, I'm not. Hey, listen, and I'm not saying it's like I'm a dirtbag.
No, you're not.
But bitch, I just got some shit I gotta.
No,
you know,
what you do is you're a workaholic for one, and I think you.
That's why my mom. I love my mama to death. Let me say that. I love my mom to death because I co-parent with my mom with my kids, and I really appreciate her. But let me tell you something about my mom. I'm 28 years old, and my mom, I would come from doing hair or whatever I'm doing, and she'll say, do you think you could take a week off? I'd be like, bitch, a week to do what? She'd be like, you can just hang with us. They really be missing me.
Yeah, I think mom just don't want you to get overwhelmed in
I do
hustling to take care of your kids, and then
I
you
know.
look up
And
and,
then
they'll be grown.
I know.
And then you'll be like, oh, where did the time fly? But you've been spending so much time trying to hustle.
Exactly. But right now, this is my time to shine. It's game time right now. Sports and I'm trying to keep him. He about to go to a different school, and
that's gonna be fun.
And my baby's going to school, so I'm just excited to just go to the next
Are you ready
stage.
for Bella to go to school?
Yeah, I am. I'm practicing with her.
Me and Zay had a meltdown about school.
Stitch lip.
Me and Zay had a meltdown about school, and I'm really nervous about that. I was just telling mom, like, she has such bad,
yeah, she does.
My baby has anxiety about me, and I was just worried about her because I was like, okay, when I got her a pretty lunch pail, and I was like, you're gonna take this to school, and she was like, are you going to school with me? And I said, Zay, I don't go to school with you. She was like, okay, then who's going with me? You're not going? And she started getting upset, and I was like, oh my God, I can't see her in there.
And then my daughter with school, Jesus Christ. Bella, she
gonna be something else.
Oh man, Bella got we just went yard selling today. Bella bought a backpack, and she just wants to dress like wild. I got it
free.
She's free. And I would never knock that,
Let her wear them boots. Let her wear her Frozens. Oh my God. Let her wear them Frozens.
And disclaimer, my baby can write with both motherfucking hands.
Yeah.
And she can put my eyebrows on with both hands, okay? That's a real motherfucker right there.
Indeedy.
But we only got an hour, though. We could do this shit all night.
I was about to say, I could
but
cry.
Yeah, what's next?
Slap of the week. Who do you got?
Oh, my God. Okay, so my slap of the week, I'm taking it way back.
Mine's way back.
My shit's way back. It's LL Cool J and Anne Marie with Paradise.
I'll take you to paradise.
My baby can sing that song, y'all.
Swear to God.
Yes. So I love that song, and I play it. And yes. Oh, and Brown Skin Girl. That's by Beyonce. My baby can sing that song too.
That's a slap.
So yeah.
We've been listening to it's about that time. August gets weird for us. We was listening to Jack. We've been playing the Jack of the Death. I was listening to Won't Be Right. Won't be right.
I can't think of that song.
Oh my God. Free my niggas. Free Big Rock. Free Big B. Free Bag Baby Shot It. Free all the real niggas. Man. I was just thinking about Jack, and I was like, because his birthday's coming up August 12th. That's the same day as my brother's birthday. Our brother, Dion, who passed away.
This bitch want me to be a motherfucking foster child so bad.
Oh, man. But they share the same birthday, August 12th. And then my son Hamza's birthday is August 11th. That's how I know Dion is, like, helping me in this world.
Yes, yeah.
But, man, Jack, I say this, too, and I want to make this real clear. I really hope that they get to celebrate Jack and give him the rights and the honorary legacy that he deserves, because Jack was an amazing artist. He was an amazing friend. He was an amazing Muslim brother. He has so many great qualities to him, and I just really feel like he should be honored and celebrated with more light. Shout out to the whole Mob Figures, and my favorite is, you would think it was what's his name, but it's really Ryder J. Clyde. So it is. I love Ryder. Ryder the hardest one lyrically, for sure. But
that other one is. Anyways.
Shout out to Boob, though, because he apologized to me again. He's always apologized.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah, he's apologized to me. So,
all right, well, we could watch TV together.
Yeah, I was about to say, we can learn Crip shit, bro. So, anyway.
That nigga don't know he had me up for 3 months.
Oh, man. Yeah, him and his mom came by. Shout out to Veronica, too. Okay, show of the week. Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, so my show of the week, I'm going to give it to P-Valley.
Oh, I can't watch that.
And the reason why I'm going to give it to P-Valley is because this last episode was very emotional.
Do you watch that show in front of your kids?
There's no motherfucking way.
Okay.
There's no way.
I knew you didn't, but I just want to make that clear to people.
Yeah, see, look. I'm off, but I'm on too. You know what I'm saying?
Just making that clear.
But I watched it and it was very emotional.
Really?
It was.
It's a good show, though?
It is a good show. And it's not just because, and everybody's like, oh, it's got all this gay shit in it and all these niggas and this and that. But it's really a motherfucking story behind that show.
You know what? It's a trip because some of them have really great storylines.
They do. But the reason why it was, and I really believe I'm starting to become a human because I was crying watching that episode.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think it was because Mama gave me that narco. But anyway, I don't know what it was. And that was because I was having pain in my joints. I'm not a
track marks, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, that was... Oh, yeah, you going last week. We was in the rich.
We was in the rich.
What was I about to say? No, I watched it because he was hanging out with the guy all day. In the show, and he was showing signs of being suicidal.
Shut up.
And he didn't know. And so I'm like, damn, I don't want nobody to be suicidal around me, and I don't know. You really got to pay attention to your people.
Oh, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? It was very
be able to pick up on the signs.
If you don't watch any other episode of P-Valley, watch episode 6, season 2.
Okay.
Watch that episode. Everybody should watch that because you don't fucking know what be going through people's heads.
Yeah,
bruh.
you never know people's darkest times. You never know. The show that I was watching, and I binged watched this shit. I laid in bed all day and watched it. It was DB Cooper, Where Are You? And it's just so corny and I love
My
it.
nigga is an airplane jacker.
Yeah, he's the hijacker from 1971, I want to say, or 1970, who he hijacked a plane in Oregon, and then he requested for like $200,000, which at the time currency was probably worth $1 million. And then he proceeded to... He never left the plane. Once he got in the plane, he stayed in the plane, and he made all the moves and made the play, and they landed, and then they brung him the money, and then he told them to fly him somewhere else, and then when they looked up, he told the flight attendant to go to the front of the cockpit, and then he was like, I'm gone. And the nigga just jumped out of a plane and landed.
Basically never heard of it.
Yeah, never heard. Do you think, me personally, I think it's a guy by the name of Robert Rackstraw, and he actually died, I think, in 2016 or 2017. I think it was him, and I think the reason why I'm finna get deep, and I only got an hour, but I think it was him because he was so tied into that shit. Like, I mean, that nigga was, he had experience in doing that. That's what he did. And every time.
Don't go too far because I only watched the first 30 minutes.
Okay. I won't say it then, but it's a really, really good show. And I remember.
It's a documentary.
Yeah, I remember
really
hearing
good.
about DB Cooper when I was in high school, I think. And then every little now and again, I would peek and think about it, or I would see it. And now it's funny because me and the kids was like really on it and trying to get to Oregon and looking through shit. And I was like, nigga, we ain't.
It's actually a documentary too that I don't even know if my son did what I told him, but he better have watched it. It was about a guy who was swatting people's houses. You know what that is, right? It's for the gamers. My son loves to play the game, and I told him, if you ever do that, I'll knock your ass out. But swatting is when if we playing on the game and then you kill me, I get mad and I'll send SWAT to your house.
SWAT like police?
Yes. And he was doing that shit all over the country.
Shut up.
Yes, until he got somebody killed doing that. They came to the person's house. He hit, like, let's just say, Sheila, these niggas just killed me on the game. I'm gonna pay you $50 to SWAT their house. And the address that he gave him was his old address.
Oh my goodness.
Where a man was killed by the police because he came outside trying to figure out why the fuck are y'all at my house.
Shot him.
And it gets deeper than that. His family was so distraught about him getting killed that his niece killed herself. 2 weeks after he got a year and 2 weeks after he got killed.
Oh, man.
And her boyfriend found her dead and he killed himself.
Wow, all from this game.
All from a motherfucking game that y'all
gotta
love
watch
to
what
play.
your kids is doing.
You gotta watch that shit. That shit is not that fucking serious.
Oh, that was sad.
And that bitch ass nigga got 20 years for that.
Just 20?
Yeah, and he should. I believe he should have got claimed for the murder. Convicted of the murder.
It's a show called what is it called?
That shit had me hot. I was like,
that's scary,
man. A domino effect. 3 bodies.
It's a show called The Aftershock. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on Hulu, and I think that all women should watch it, or parents. It's about 2 women that died giving birth.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
Yes, and it's a story about how their families have turned into activists about a crisis that's going on with maternal birth, giving birth. So that's something good to watch. Look for that. It's called Aftershock on Hulu. So it was interesting to me because I'm a birthy mom. I'm always seem like I'm having babies. I'm probably going to be having a baby soon.
Oh my God.
No.
I can't see no more of them pulls.
Honey, a bitch need a better partner at this point.
Man.
Whew, cause that shit. But congratulations to who I think may have had a baby.
Them overnight bags.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She's pushing.
Oh,
the baby is 17 pounds.
That was Zay. She was a big
Oh,
one. She
shit.
was big. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do we
Fun
have?
fact, our first child, her first child, my first child are 6 months apart. And then then what is that? Your fifth child and my second child.
I know. It's my third
What is
child.
it? Third? What are
And
they?
your
2?
second.
They're 2 weeks apart.
They're 2 weeks to the day apart.
Yeah, apart. That is wild.
Yes.
Wild night, Cuddy.
Wild night.
My shit had Hennessy. I don't know what hers had. But
My
yeah.
shit had the stripper bitch that was knocking on his door, asking to
one
come
of them,
home.
Had one of them plates. But yeah.
Yay. Anywho, healthy mental illness. This would be a good time to talk about that right now.
Anyways. Look, my eyes got big as shit.
I start thinking about tragedy.
Pain. Being traumatized.
Corruption.
Corrupt. The fuck up. I'm just like, but for healthy mental illness, I really want to get into something that is very fucking serious.
Yes, let's bust it.
I'm dead ass serious about this. Fatal attractions. They are real.
Here's my time to shine. No.
No, they are really real. And and I was gonna ask you too, what is the balance between just being nice to a guy without giving him the wrong idea? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
The reason why I say that is because I really and this is on a platform where everybody can see.
For sure.
I don't know what the fuck you niggas be thinking.
Right.
When you text me and I text you back, we texting. What makes you think I like you like that? What makes you think you're gonna?
Are you giving the impression that you like them? Are you giving the impression? Are you selling them a dream?
I really do not believe I'm selling them a dream.
Are you keeping it casual? Or are you talking like a friend?
I'm talking like you my nigga. Like we cool. Like you my homie. Okay. I always keep it homie zone. The niggas.
When do you cross out of the homie zone? Though?
First of all, if I like the nigga, I'm gonna tell him like I like you. So those niggas I'm not talking about. The niggas that I flirt with, I'm not talking about y'all.
I'm not talking about them.
I'm not talking about y'all.
them.
I like those. Those are the ones I actually like.
Right.
Those are the niggas that are saved in my phone. All 9 of y'all. But yeah, and may the best nigga win.
You feel me?
Because y'all all watch this, but yeah.
You feel me?
I'm talking about the ones that I don't like, the little rascals. Because you guys are killing me. Yeah, if I don't text back, you get mad and all this, giving me real stalkerish vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really starting to get on my nerves.
Stalker, okay, I control you. I want to control you.
No, I called you, I text you. Why you didn't text me back?
What is the turnaround for texting?
I don't understand. But I'm not texting nobody back immediately unless I fucking feel like it. I don't owe you nothing.
Turnaround time for texting?
I really do not know. I would say 7 to 10 business days. Because what the fuck? I just don't get it. But for real, I don't know if it's because of my demeanor. Okay. I'm just cool, or what it is, or you see me post something on Instagram, so you think you could talk to me a certain way.
The guys that you do have, let's say the stalkers, do they follow you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is though. I'm asking you what is the balance between being nice and being flirtatious?
Okay, I'll tell you this.
And then actually leading somebody on, because my whole thing about fatal attraction is it's the things that the men are saying. Because I don't really believe I have a stalker or anything.
Right.
But what I believe is when they say shit why you didn't text me back?
I have a stalker.
Why you didn't call me back? Oh, you with that nigga? Oh,
that's insecure.
But those are why are you worried?
That's a sign of mental illness.
But you're not paying my bills. That's a sign of broke nigga shit. You're not paying my bills. We're not in a committed relationship. I don't owe you no type of commitment or anything. So why do they get so mad?
Well, I know for me,
I'm trying to figure that out.
I had a point in time where I had I wouldn't say a lot of male friends, but I had a few male friends that would end up liking me a little bit more
And
then I like them.
And then you have to friend zone them?
Yeah, but I would do this. I'll quit speaking to you for like 6 months, nigga.
Okay,
and,
so that's cool.
And the reason
I do
why
that, I'll die on a nigga.
Yeah, and I do that because right, because what happens a lot of the times is, and this is just me speaking on my own situation, and you might can relate. Yeah. You be so cool with a nigga, they can see themselves with you.
Yeah, but I don't see myself with
you. You don't see that, but they can.
So don't kill me for that, though.
I know. So what ends up happening is, as you go on and time progress, you start seeing little different actions about them, and they start saying things and doing things,
and then making shit seem like it's something that it's not. I cannot fuck with that.
Right. So
I don't know, and I'm here to say this now.
I back off.
The 9 niggas that I like, you guys know who you are.
9.
That's 9 of them.
Lucky.
You know? And may the best nigga win.
My lash is killing
And that is whoever decides to, you know, apply the pressure. But some of you niggas, I deny your pressure. I don't want it. I just don't fucking want it. I just don't. But a fatal attraction, let me get back to that for real.
I had a different fatal attraction. I'm sorry,
but like a fatal attraction are misleading somebody. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, we got to find the balance. And I believe that telling the truth up front will get us further these days.
Oh, for sure.
If we just keep it more real instead of, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but you need to hurt that person's feelings so that they could.
That's funny.
So that they could get it right then and there. You know, let's stomp this now, because I really believe this, Sheila. A lot of men that like me,
right?
Our friendships are ruined because our friendships are really fucked up. And these are some niggas I had to cut off because they just think that I'm supposed to sleep with them or I'm supposed to invite them over. Give them more. All because, and then on top of that, I mean, I don't know if y'all are gay or what, but half the time y'all call me, I be, what's up with it, my nigga? Like a straight nigga. Like, I be acting like a straight nigga to some of the niggas to back them up off me, but that bring them closer.
I was about to say, that's my defense mechanism. Like,
or I'll say some shit like, I'm just not worried about no niggas right now, you know?
I don't even say, I do say that, but like, niggas know, like.
But I just want the ladies to please be more honest with the niggas about what y'all doing, because these niggas are not going out like that.
What if they say, I could see myself with you, or them should have been my kids or something like that? What do you say to that?
Don't ever say that to me. Whatever you do. Don't ever tell me my kids were supposed to be yours. Please, don't ever say that.
It's weird.
Yeah, I'm just in this, you know, maybe because, you know, you're in a different situation than me, but whatever you do, don't ever say that to me. Whatever you do.
But anyway,
you know,
my fatal attraction.
Your baby mamas are still on earth.
Oh my, they are.
My baby daddy is not. I mean, baby daddy.
You right. I'm the nigga.
I'm sorry, but yes. You know, I just don't say that.
But
I'm turning
my fatal attraction situation was way different. And that was me coming out of a relationship.
But do you think you let him on?
You know what? I was thinking about that the other day. And what I will say is I seen a side of him that scared me so bad. I got scared, and the only defense mechanism I had was to be nice to him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, ooh, let me be nice, because he really might hurt me. He really might kill me. So I was like, let me be nice to him and calm him down. But guess what? He got too close into my radius, and I said, ooh, he got a chance to really do something to me now.
He was playing chess.
Yeah, he's on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I was like, ooh, I can't do that again. And then I tried. He would get out of control. And it just, and here's the thing, and I'm going to say this, and you know, it's probably revealing a little bit deeper into my own personal life, but I'm more mad at the situation. I quit liking the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I quit being in love with him. I quit desiring him.
And then, okay, so when you say that you stopped liking him, right?
Right.
Okay, and you fell out of love with him, basically,
I looked up and it was like, I can't do this.
And then, how did you feel about that part right there?
Falling out of love with him?
No, like, okay, like y'all rocking and then you're done.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Right.
And then that's where
the problem starts.
Yes,
and that's what I was going to say. You know, what happened is, and I always think this happens to me in relationship, is that I can love the person really hard at first and they're not really into me. They just like me a little bit. And then when I see some signs of me not really feeling them, they start wanting me more.
And then it's just
I never had a great organic fluid love relationship. I can honestly say I've never been in love. I can honestly say that I never had an organic love relationship. It's been either he loves me or I love him, or we're just loving each other because of our kids.
I really have a problem with people saying that people have puppy love. I hate to hear people say that. I hate to hear people say that. Nigga. But I just hate to hear people say that. I do.
I was thinking about my life and I was saying, you know, my thing is I never experienced real true love because I dealt with niggas that didn't love themselves. And that's my biggest problem.
I will say, regardless of how it ended or whatever, I experienced a nigga to actually love me first.
Okay.
That, like, he loved me first. Right. It was, nigga, you came to me. Right. You loved me first. You chased me down. You had the homies come up the foothill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I experienced that before.
I think it was a point in time, every time I left, that person would want me to come back because I guess he knew. But here's the kicker about my last relationship. You know, I just looked at him and I looked at all the hurt that I've been through and all the things that I've been through, and I seen how he was acting over something he went through. And I looked and said, where's my brother? Where's my dad? Oh, I could lose him.
Yeah.
And I swear, you know, I just cut it off. And I said, I haven't seen my own brother in 20-something years. Nigga, my daddy ain't came up since 2014. So I don't know how it feel to be, you know what I mean?
I just honestly feel like back to fatal attractions are misleading or whatever.
I'm talking about how I cut niggas off.
I can't really speak for the men, you know what I'm saying? But I want to speak for the women when I say this. We have to have a stronger motherfucking mind around this motherfucker.
Right.
Because we are dealing with, as what they call it on Baby Boy, unstable creatures.
For sure.
We are dealing with unstable men. So if we're feeding them to the water, then we get them to the water and drown them, you know, we got something coming. You get what I'm saying?
Here's my thing though.
But I'm just saying this. Let's stop doing that. If we really don't like these niggas and we really don't want to be with them, let's tell them that in the beginning. And let them go with whatever the fuck they're gonna do. But we know that at the end of the day, we told him, bro, you in the friend zone. I don't really see us like that, whatever the case may be. The only reason why I say that is because a lot of women are dying over
I was in fear in my life.
I know. And that's what I'm saying. I've seen this shit. Hey, look, I seen it.
Right.
I've seen it. I was in it. I seen it.
It was real.
I'm just being honest. I'm sorry to put it out there, but it was dark. I was in there, and I was like waking up out of my sleep.
So scary.
You know, because of the distance, and you know, and just because it really never happened to me like that. Well, I don't really know. Well, it's not funny, but yes, we just gotta cut this shit. Keep it real.
And you know what I'm gonna say about that? You witnessed a lot of things that I was going through, and that person was very vulnerable and going through something. I give them that, you know, but what fucks me up, and I'm gonna be very real, and I know they watch it and look at the podcast and look at everything I do. I want to make this clear. You should have done what you are doing now. Then you shouldn't have scared my kids to death. Scared me to death. My mother. And another thing, ladies, I'm gonna tell you this too. This is real game right here. I had to call my brothers and my sisters and everybody, and motherfuckers wanted to hurt niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wanted to put niggas in some real bad situations, but you know what I kept saying? I can't go out like that. I can't have my brothers who have children, grandchildren, my sisters who have kids, jobs, careers, things going on to jeopardize their freedom for a motherfucker that's going through something that he need to worry about on his own. He threatened my whole family constantly forever talked bad about me. He's making up stories on me now. He's taken so far to say a bitch do witchcraft. And I'm only sharing this and getting open and vulnerable because this is real. This is not fake. This is not nothing to play with. This is something I'm still constantly having to mesh out and deal with because my children are involved. What I'm telling you is that it is so important to get yourself together, because all what you're doing now and being happy and allegedly moving on with a bitch and doing, I'm happy for you, because my brother, I did not want you no more. So that was the point. I feel scary to date because I feel like a nigga gonna come out the woodworks on me because I'm happy. Because the whole thing is you didn't want to see me move on, but you can move on. And that's niggas for you, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's how niggas, that's how some of these weak-minded ass motherfuckers rock. They get so upset at you for being, and one thing about me
getting upset at you for being strong.
One thing I am is I'm my mama's child, baby. I am a strong, resilient woman. And I always say I'd rather be a single mother with peace and healing in my heart than be a bitch that's sitting up, getting talked to crazy by a nigga my height, getting threatened, getting done bad, getting cheated on, getting all this kind of shit. It ain't no dollar. It ain't no motherfucking house. It ain't no C230 Benz. It ain't nothing that could keep me. You got to keep me with your heart, with your self-control, with your self-respect, and your self-love. I can't, and I'm more mad at that situation. And the only thing that upsets me, even when I think about it, is how it affected my children. Now, me, I don't give a fuck what a nigga do, because like I said, I ain't seen Deion Berkeley in 20 years. I ain't seen my daddy. So what a nigga do with a bitch ain't nothing to me. Niggas been doing shit with me, on me with a bitch forever. But it's how it affected my kids, because it's still in my kids. It still hurts my kids. My kids still fear for my life.
That's right.
That's what's fucked up. And so I hope the message gets out there to people in the universe. Fatal attractions are real as fuck. And I'm not saying this to make it up. And I got so scared in the situation to where I felt like, ooh, let me be nice to him so he'll calm down.
No, I know.
And then he was close to me.
And I
was like, ooh, that nigga, he got access to, and one thing that he said, I remember the motherfucker said, I don't got to kill you with no gun. I can kill you with my bare hands. And I was like, whew. So.
Bad intentions.
Bad intentions,
bad
motherfucker.
Intentions.
And I ain't editing nothing because it's real.
Yeah, it is.
It's really real.
It's real.
Oh, my gosh, it's real. You have anything else for bad intentions?
Fuck. No, that was good. But like I said, I just want everybody to just be honest. And if the bitch says no, she says no.
She says she want to move on. And
and you should be a man and move on. And the same with women. If the nigga say he's done, he's done. Just do whatever. But and if you let's just keep a strong mind. That's all I'm saying.
Let's keep a strong mind and push peace.
Keep a strong mind and choose you over any motherfucking thing.
It's your mental health versus their mental health. That's my favorite message.
That's one thing.
So. That's my favorite message.
Okay.
Who? Bad intentions.
All right, bad intentions. Podcast.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah. Are you?
Shit. I'm sorry. I had to say how I felt. Right. And I only speak.
Push that shit out.
Right. But I only share a piece of that story because it's real. My people was worried about me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I hate how it affected mama the most, And I remember telling my sister-in-law, I was like, I'm so mad that y'all worried about me because I don't like for people to worry. I don't like for people to worry. And he
want to be worried about sister-in-law. That's Miss AT-15.
You feel what I'm saying? They on my lap when I was, they was on my lap. But anyway.
Shout out to my sister-in-law. Her FaceTime conversations are so interesting with my son.
Oh, man.
Hey, nephew, look what I got.
Shout out to her. She's starting she has a doggy designer accessory line called Drip or Drool.
Come on, Cuban links for the Frenchies.
Yes.
What y'all bitches doing?
We'll put that in we were sharing it on our Instagram story, but we'll give you more information about it. And make sure you like this episode. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe to Bad Intentions website.
Podcast.
The podcast, excuse me. But click the like button.
We're on Apple Podcasts.
We're on Apple,
Spotify, iHeart.
You feel me?
You Heart.
We Heart.
We Heart together.
Jinx, you owe me a Gatorade. It's not soda anymore. It's Gatorade.
I don't fuck with Gatorade.
I don't fuck with Gatorade
I'll definitely
either.
fuck with you on the Powerade though.
Okay. I got a question for you.
What's up?
Do you know your purpose?
In life?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just to be pretty peace 7 motherfucking weeks.
You feel me though?
And to show up and show out.
You feel me?
Get drunk and pass out.
Hey, it's straight West Coast.
Straight West Coast. No, I really think my purpose though is to be, I don't really know. That's a good question. I don't know what my purpose is, but I know I have one.
That's right.
I do. I know that. I know, yeah, I know I got a purpose.
Are you in the midst
or
of
accident? I don't know. I'm something though. I know I'm something.
Are you in the midst of searching for your purpose? Are you getting closer to it?
That's a good question. Oh shit. I kind of think I'm on cruise control right now. I'm just kind of I'm figuring out what the fuck I want to do. And what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know that I just know I don't want to be a bad person.
Right.
I want to do bad things, but I don't want to be a bad person, if that makes any sense.
Right.
And not bad things like kill people or do any of that, but I just like to do bad things, ghetto shit, you know, mob shit, but I don't want to be a bad person.
Right.
I don't. I know that. I think one of my purposes though, for sure, is to grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's to learn more, get more lessons.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was really beautiful.
I think that's one of my things though. And then I need to, another purpose I need to do, well, I know it's coming, it's just to practice keeping my mind strong.
Yeah.
Don't let one little thing flip me. You know?
Right.
Because I have that problem. So I'm learning though. I'm just in a learning process for my purpose, I would say.
I asked you that because you have been through so much, and that's what I wanted to talk about with the Lauren London situation.
Go ahead, shoot.
When I watched the Lauren London thing, I got a lot of little things out of it. Some of the stuff I agreed with totally.
And some of it you didn't?
Some of them I felt like, that's not right, or I don't think that's for me.
Good teachers on?
Yeah, but I think when she said in regards to...
finding love again.
No, I felt her on that.
Okay.
That was something I'm definitely going to talk about too. But it was, look, I can't find my cue cards. See, that's why I don't do good without my cards. My daughter drew on all of them. But anyway, it was when she said, she had said something about how grief or going through death. And she was like, when it's different when you're in the front row, and I get it. And
because I was there.
That's true. But when she said that people don't know how to handle it or go through it or something like that, I disagree with that. I do. And I disagree because I lost somebody I loved, and he wasn't my man. He wasn't my, partner or nothing like that. But he was my big brother, and he was like my father. We lost Dion when I was 14, and the tragedy behind Dion. And not only that, then Omar leaves not even 3 weeks later. So I'm down 2 brothers, and these are my protectors. These are how I see my protection going forward, So to lose them, my world kind of got dismantled, but I have been strong and resilient ever since. And I just think me experiencing death from then on since 1999, and I've been front row at a lot of them, and I think it was just like, it don't really move me like that no more. Death don't move me because I'm a spiritual person and I believe in the spirit, and I know where it takes you,
When it comes to, I always resort back to losing my kid's father.
Okay.
For grief, because even though I lost my uncles, all my uncles are dead. My baby dad was the first time I actually grieved something. That was the first time my heart actually broke.
Right.
But I didn't believe, well, I'm not gonna say believe, but the first time that I started panicking about him dying is when we went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the first time I was like, oh, everybody's looking at me. Everybody. Y'all didn't even have to say nothing, but y'all were watching me so close, and I don't know why. I mean, I know what it was. It's like, you guys love me and you guys see me all fucked up, but I was like, I'm grieving. And I was trying to make the best out of it. I was trying to make everybody laugh, and I was trying to like chill. But I was just like, I was fighting. I was boxing like this. Like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Lauren's message was so strong, and it reminded me so much of you.
Yeah.
You know, when she said, it's the years after for me.
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean?
It's the dates for me.
Yeah.
It's the memories that I can't go there.
Yeah.
I won't go there, but I can't. My brain won't let me. They keep me up at night though.
Okay, because
sometimes I have to sit out on my mom's patio and try to fight it. I have to.
I watched my mother grieve.
Yeah.
You know, I watched my mom grieve over her losing her son, and you know, that. And I'm gonna tell people something slick about Miss Burton. You know, Mama is considered so hardcore to people. You know, she's got this shell. She's got this big, you know, bluff face and all this kind of stuff. And Mama is a tough cookie. You feel what I'm saying? But as her sister, her daughter-in-law will say, she's so gushy and mushy in the inside.
She's really a nice person.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something slick about my baby. My mother has been through so much. My own life don't make me as teary-eyed as it does about hers. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't watch this woman grieve. I didn't watch her bounce back, get kicked down by motherfuckers that she really loved. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that was supposed to really support her. You know what I mean? Some of these motherfuckers is related to her. You feel what I'm saying? And she always kept going. And Mama kept going for her kids. And when she lost her son, I never got a lot of her back. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, just like you said with the dates, you know, and it's get weird. You know what I mean?
It do. And then, you know, one thing I want people to know about grief is that grief is love.
For sure.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody is talking about. I was so mean to my kid's dad.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, you know, you guys weren't on the best terms.
No.
And do you feel like that's where you feel incomplete in y'all love?
Oh man, our disagreement was, no, I love you harder. Well, I loved you harder.
That's what Mommy says about you too.
Yeah, I loved you harder. No, we boxed about that.
Right.
Our love was, I don't give a fuck what nobody is talking about. That man loved me.
Oh, he did.
And I loved him. And when he left this earth, he took a piece of me.
I think you guys, the signals got crossed.
Yeah, they did.
You know, and what happened is that you, first of all, unfortunately, you didn't have enough time to repair it.
No,
you know what I mean? And the signals got crossed and things got misconstrued and miscommunication.
Yeah, and that's the part that rips me to shreds.
Yeah.
Is that I'll never get to fix that.
Right.
So
it's no way of repairing it because he's not physically here. But
and I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about me. When it was time to when we was coming back from Atlanta, we left and went to Atlanta. So when we was coming back, going to the airport, that's how I knew that I felt Lauren London when she said about the funeral and how she wanted to wear sweats and all that. I started getting so mad in the airport out of nowhere. I start panicking. I was just like, oh, I'm just so mad. I wanted to just sock somebody in the head at the airport.
Why?
Because I was like, bruh, we about to go bury this nigga.
Right.
Like we about to put him in, we about to bury him now? Out of everything in the world, we about to go bury him.
You know, his passing was like the one passing that really kind of like
bothered.
Yeah, because he was so young and he was on his way.
Yeah.
He was soaring and he was doing such a good job of parenting. And then, he was doing a good job with his friends and his musical career, and he was just pushing forward. But
let me just say this right quick. I've never told nobody this, but when it was time to go to the funeral, I was like, I'm going to just go drive somewhere else. I'm not even going to go.
Right.
I said, I'm going to just, because I was by myself and I chose to be by myself. I wanted to be by myself. I wanted to be a big girl that day and go there and go and do that by myself. Because I felt like don't nobody know I got the Twin Towers on my back right now. Like, I'm that gives me chills because I was like, fuck, bro, I gotta go really like out of every nigga. I don't even like none of y'all niggas, but I had to go put my first love I had to go bury him, you know? Right. So the drive there, I was listening to Won't Be Right by Jacka. And it killed me. Yeah. It killed me. Yeah. And then to see him in that
situation, casket, it's final. It's the final call.
It was, and I stood there and I looked at him for a minute and I let him know that, you know, I'm here. Right. I want you to know I'm here.
Right.
I'm here. You know, that 21708 shit. I was there, baby.
Yeah, our
and I thought about when we first met. Right. And I thought about how, you know, nigga, you wanted me. Right. And you left first. Right. Fuck, like, fucking
DiCaprio,
idiot.
Can we get some tissue?
Like, you left first, nigga. But that ride there, let me just say this. I'm dabbling, but let me just say this. That ride to that funeral.
Right.
Was the first time I had to be an adult.
Yes.
And that was the first time that I felt real pain. Right. That I couldn't fix. I had to really
deal with it.
Drive through it. And
yes.
On the way back home, I said, "Oh, I'm there. I'm here.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you. I'm here. You know, I'm here, but if people don't know, I just want to say this. I really hope that he's resting.
Yes.
I love him to death, and I still do to this day.
That's right.
I was the only bitch's name he had tattooed on him. With the date, bitch.
You know her shit don't stop.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll still get on any bitch he was ever with.
Lucky.
Any nigga he ever funk with, I'll beat the fuck out of you.
That's love.
I loved him.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about
I loved him.
The importance of, you know, remembering people's spirit, because that's something that Lauren was talking about as well. And that's something that I just really loved about her sit down with Angie Martinez, is that she spoke on how rebirthing, and she spoke on the spirit. And, you know, I'm a spiritual person. I believe in the internal more than I believe in the external of us. You know, I know, shout out to my Uncle Gaius, may Allah have mercy on his soul. You know, all this is a shell. My lashes that are fucked up, my nails, my body, your body, all of it is a shell. You know, I don't care how strong you are financially, how poor you are mentally and physically. You know, it's just a shell.
It is.
Your spirit is what is going to guide you through the next realms of life. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, some people's time was just cut short because they have another realm to go with that spirit. You feel what I'm saying?
And I want to say this right quick. Everything I just said, I really meant. You know what I'm saying? I joke and everything because that's my, you know, way of, you know, trying to stand tall.
Right.
And, you know, I might say any off the wall shit, you know. But one thing that death taught me was that shit is final around this motherfucker.
For sure, it's over.
And it's making me want to be a mom.
Good.
It's making me want to be a parent. It's making me want to know how my kids are feeling.
Right.
Because, you know, I got a living legacy with me. You know what I'm saying? My baby father wasn't just no normal nigga. You know, he was outside for real. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, you know, he was just AR, but to me, that was Arion Blake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, with the chipped tooth. Yeah.
The dollars.
The real rich city nigga. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. 6th and Chancellor to be exact. Yeah, huh? And he was born in San Francisco. He ain't even really from the rich. But yeah, I'm just saying.
Get on him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. So, yeah.
I'm glad you was open because your story can help other women that are going through things, and that's the point of this. And people always say, y'all call it bad intentions. Why y'all say bad intentions? Because, bitch, if I say good intentions, you'll mark every word we say and every cuss word we got. We say bad intentions to leave the room open for us to say anything we want. So in that case, you know, our intentions are always pure.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's why we aren't are able to shed layers of ourselves and open up and tell our life and be. Not a lot of motherfuckers could do this.
No.
You feel what I'm saying? Not a lot of motherfuckers could sit up here. Some of our family don't even want to do this. You know, it's hard to sit up here and open yourself up to the world, especially about something like that.
And then, you know, I'll never be the same.
Never. And that's how I feel about mama. You know, mama.
Never.
Mama just, if people knew what my mom been through.
Man. And then shout outs to my mom, because my mom.
Real warrior queen, righteous queen.
I'm going to go back to Lauren London when she said that if your person loses somebody,
right,
you don't necessarily have to say, I'm there for you.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm here. My mama was just there.
Right. She
let me say whatever I wanted. She never rebutted. She never argued with me about my grief. My mama was there, and she's always been there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I hope people
and
that, be there for her.
Yeah.
Because that's the message.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm talking about this, because go ahead.
No, and then like with her grieving him as well.
Yeah. And I say this because
lately, hold on, just right quick, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all good.
We have lost not just him, but I'm gonna speak for my son when I say this. My son lost 4 very important men in his life in under 5 years.
Right.
And he's only
10 years old.
Yeah. And he lost his father 2 days after his birthday.
Right.
Nigga, talk about pain. You feel me?
Right.
But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make him a motherfucking GOAT out here. That's what I'm going to do.
Drive him into sports.
For sure.
Keep his mind going. Keep him elevated. Keep him knowing the spirit.
And grief is forever. You guys have to remember that. Grief is forever.
And it's for everybody. Nobody's above it.
Everybody's hurting. I'm still grieving. I'm going to be grieving for a long time.
Because you know why? This life.
You want to know why? Because grief is love. If you really love somebody, baby, how could you get over their death? You don't.
Right.
Let's be honest here.
I say all that to say this.
Oh, I'm fucking up. I can't.
Lately, I'm very close to my mom. That's my baby. I'm named after her. But lately, she has been very down about a lot of things. And why is because it's just her on earth. Now, we talk about grieving and we talk about, death being so final. Imagine looking up and there is nobody here that you grew up with. Nobody here that your mama's not here, your daddy's not here, none of your brothers, none of your sisters, none of your cousins, none of your nobodies, And I just ask for people who have that situation similar to my mom, and if you have an elderly like that that's going through something like that, please be gentle, be kind to these people, talk to them, check on them. Even, my mama's simple. The bitch don't answer her phone. I know she do all that, but that's because she wants a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because she's the last. My mama is the last jewel we got, and I'm saving all my strength to prepare for whatever mission Allah puts her on. That's why I'm being strong. I'm doing the best I can. I'm pouring all the love I have into my kids. I'm doing everything I can because I'm going to need them to literally stand me up when something happens. You know what I mean? Because that's my coup de grace right there. That's my final pearl. That's my world. That's my last thing I got. You know what I mean? And if you have that same person or companion or love or whatever to you, take care of these people. These are jewels. Yeah. You know what I mean? And get the game. I throw my sons and my children up under my, you got to see Zay. She know how to rock in her chair like mama. You know what I'm saying? And that's because we observing and we're absorbing everything from her, because the game that my mother has is unlike anything I've ever seen before, because the same things we talking about, from grief, from being a gangster, from being a single mother, from being a mother of tragedy, all that has happened to her. Yeah. And my baby didn't even cry. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what makes her the realest nigga ever to walk this motherfucker, to moonwalk this motherfucker, is how she put her game down and how she did it for her children. And she really deserves her flowers. You know what I mean? And that's, I scream that, you know, if you watching this, I don't give a fuck if you scared of her, if you don't want to fuck with her, whatever. My mom, Sheila, she deserves her flowers. She's a very strong woman. She done a lot for a lot of people. Whether she had to risk her freedom, my mother put her game down so long and imagine risking your freedom for at least 15, 20 years every day for your kids. Come on now. I'm her investment. Pretty P is her investment. You feel what I'm saying? And if you got somebody in your life that did everything they could to see, it's a lot of niggas I know was raised by their grandma, raised by their auntie.
And I'm proud to say my kids are being raised by their grandmother.
Yes, they're getting good game.
Yeah, they are.
They're getting good game, and they're getting good nurturing and love. And, you know, we got to be kind to these people and make them feel comfortable on their journey that they're about to embark on.
And another thing is, before we close, because we got to close because my heart is hurting. And that's just me being honest.
That's good. That's
my heart is hurting with this segment right here. But be nice to people. That's one thing I'm trying. I know I got dark humor. That will never change. You know, because like I tell her all the time.
Right.
Pretty P is a character. Pretty P is not. Pretty P is a character. This is somebody that I built like Build-A-Bear.
Right.
This is somewhere coming from thinking that, you know, I'm not that bitch, or low self-esteem, thinking that I got to hang with bitches because they're the tight ones.
Right.
And it's really me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pretty P is a character. But Princess Emily, I'm really like I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a mom, I'm a niece.
You're a work in progress.
I'm a work in progress. But I'm hurting bad. Okay? I'm grieving a lot.
That's right.
It's a lot of I have a lot of history behind my grief.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I've been through a lot. So I don't want people to feel pity for me or any of that shit. But when you see me, respect me for that and that alone.
Me, I'm in the process of my life where I'm healing.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable and I'm at peace, and I'm searching for not love, but I'm searching for myself without having to be with a partner. So
that's right.
I'm happy about that too, because I have enough self-love and self-control where I don't have to run to the next person and create a whole nother situation to be fulfilled or to have something. I am content with being by myself and being strong and being able to figure me out. So I'm healing.
And then that's good. And I'm glad that you said that. And another thing I want to say is, I'm not none of y'all bitches' friends. My mama is in her golden years.
Yeah.
So that's my bestie in the pre-C. Okay?
Right.
That's my best friend. My daughter is my real homegirl. Me and my daughter is like this. I got nieces. I got sisters. I got sister-in-law. I don't want no friends. The reason why is because, like, I gave y'all, like I tell y'all all the time, I gave you bitches my high school years. Fuck you, motherfuckers. And I don't mean it with no disrespect.
I don't have time for it.
I just want to practice on, like, right now, I don't give a fuck about no niggas.
Right.
I don't. I'm going to make that clear. I don't care about no niggas right now. None. I thought I did, but I don't give a fuck about y'all. The people I can't build a relationship right now with no nigga because I want to be like a real life mom.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about no niggas. I want to be a mom, and this is me being very vulnerable and saying that I don't care about no niggas. I don't give a fuck about no friends.
I can't jump into nothing because my kids have been through something, and I've been through something, and the last thing they need to see is me jump into another nigga's arms off of some old I need you right now. I can't ride.
And another thing is, like she said, I'm a work in progress, my nigga.
Right.
I don't know if it's gonna go yay or nay. But I'm a work in progress. I would say that.
I was asking you if you were me. Yeah, and that's why I asked you what's your purpose in life, because I think my purpose is that I'm a life teacher. You know, I wanted to be a teacher when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
But
you know, when you say purpose, right? I feel like I could tell my story, because it's layers to that for sure, you know.
For sure.
It's stuff, you know, I hear stuff about me to this day and I be like, what? I did that.
That was me?
I'd be like, bitch, that was not me. You got me
Right.
fucked up. But no, but
Right.
I got a story to tell. You know, my
Right.
story's not done. And I feel like, nigga, I'm Sheila Burton's daughter. Nigga, I'm not going out like no sucker.
That's our biggest
You got
problem.
me fucked up.
We
I
don't
got
go out.
hella shit to do.
Disclaimer, I dress like this because I know some of my niggas in jail have phones. So anyway, go on.
I'm closing grief, Sheila. Rest in peace to my real niggas, though. R.I.P. to my Uncle Gaius,
Yes.
a real king,
Yes.
a real legend.
Yes. for
R.I.P.
sure.
to my Uncle Kurt. R.I.P. to my Uncle Billy. R.I.P. to my mom's cousin Sammy.
Sammy Lloyd.
Yes. R.I.P. to everybody that has affected me or my family.
Rest
Period,
in peace
point
to
blank.
all the people who lost
Yeah.
somebody. If you lost somebody, I hope that you're healing and you're taking it day by day, because grieving and trauma and triggers can happen in any type of
Yeah.
situation. You never know when you're done. You never know when you're done grieving. So it's always something that happens to you. But I hope people are taking their time looking for peace and healing. We talk a lot of shit on this show.
Yeah.
We have fun, but we are
For
real
sure.
human beings.
Yeah.
We
and
are
I want to
real.
give a special rest in peace to my kid's father.
Yes,
That
for
was
sure.
you bitches know that was my first love, bitch. Stop playing with me.
You have
Ask
any
him who
shout
first
outs?
up that skull. Bitch, what you thought?
Do you have any shout outs?
Yes, I want. Okay, are we done?
You see, you want to be done? Or you want to keep it? We can keep it rocking and rolling. You got your second win?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
you
but
gotta
come on, fuck with me.
look. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm back. See, that's that mental illness shit. See, I cut on and off. I'm Dave Chappelle's daughter.
But yeah, what you got? What you got?
That.
Okay.
Nah, just like
Bust it.
Nah, but for real, them mixed signals is getting wicked. Them wicked.
Them wicked now.
Them wicked. I don't even like Jamaicans no more.
Now that blew my mind.
I don't, bro. I'm back. I'm back in the U.S.
That blew my mind. What happened to make you feel like that?
I don't know. I just don't like them niggas no more. They're too feisty. I can't do it.
Shout
no
out to
more.
my cousin Kiki. She said the same thing.
I'm
She
tired
said
of Jamaicans. Fuck all you niggas.
Really?
I don't want no more brown stew chicken. I'm done with you niggas.
Oh my God. She's gonna take that back.
No, I'm not.
Aw. Are you willing to date outside your race?
No, and that's the thing. I'm not.
I'll date outside my. Actually,
not.
my first love is
me dating outside my
yeah.
race is dating a light skinned nigga.
That's funny. My first love is outside my race, and that's my baby. That's my heart. That's my
No,
girl.
it's just like I'm just like I don't even know what I like anymore.
I don't think I'm
not
ready to
dating on my
confront
smart.
anything. So who asked me? My ex-mother-in-law was like, "You want more children?" I was like, "Yeah, but I would need like a
not
real
having no more
good
kids.
partner this time, not no whoop-de-doo type
All
ass
my
nigga."
kids, I only have 2.
Do you want more kids?
No, what? What are you talking about?
What if you get a guy and you're like, and he's like, and you like,
And let me say this, just like Lauren London said, she's really like content with being by herself. Let me put this out here right now, baby. A baby is a deal breaker for Pretty P. I will not be carrying.
child support's a deal breaker.
I'm not doing no babies. No babies.
said that.
I will not do that. If
I
you
said
want
that.
a baby out of me, you have to go.
If you owe child support, that is a huge deal breaker.
And
A nigga lived in my house and was paying
and
the next
I'm
bitch.
like, and then I'm like, do I want a man in the future? I don't know.
I told y'all that. That's where I was, and everybody was like, "You crazy?" And I haven't
just-
had sex since I don't remember. I don't even
Yeah, I'm
remember when I
pretty
had
dry
sex.
right now.
But I think it's because, and that's what I
That's
really
because
like.
I had that abscess,
No,
but it wasn't there. It was in the back. Well, not back. It was under my thigh. It shit hurt.
but I think I felt Lauren with that. You know, like my relationship died based on I killed it, not because the person passed. And
My relationship died because he went back to Baltimore.
right, but
And had a baby with a crackhead.
oh my gosh!
Now they got a
Shout out to niggas who leave
they got a
us and
little
go
crack
have
baby.
kids. She said a crack baby.
I thought they stopped making those in the 90s.
Well,
Our little perk baby.
oh my goodness. I would say I allegedly heard. I hope it's true.
Oh,
because,
about the baby?
Yeah, and I hope that's.
What did he have?
I don't know, but it's good, and I'm happy for him. And congratulations. I think it was a good idea. No, I'm serious. I think it was a good idea because I was not gonna have nothing else with him. I wasn't even gonna have an idea with him. So whatever he did, it wouldn't bother me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. But I just wish he would have left more peaceful because I told him a long time ago, you don't gotta be with me.
I'm just not having no kids.
You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? So, I'm happy they did their little thing. Now, nigga, make sure you gonna take the same happiness for me when I get a popping on a nigga's dick and I do a handstand. So make sure you be.
I'm too big for a handstand. But let me just say this. I'm not, first of all, I'm not texting you back. Let me put that out there because you be watching this. I have one of these 9 niggas, one of them. Ooh, he makes me so mad because this is how we interact is through the podcast.
Shut up.
It's like weird. I don't know if I don't know if you get off to that, but oh my God, he makes me sick.
You got a lot of little
The other ones, they cool. They all know their place.
Really?
Yeah, we're not in a relationship, so I'm not sleeping with none of them. Them is just all my niggas.
Okay, so your niggas dap it up, dog?
No. Like they all know everybody.
All
my niggas is in the friend zone. I do not owe one of my niggas an explanation for nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
that's a good way to be.
That is a good thing.
That's a good way to be. I don't have any niggas to nigga.
You know what they told one of them told me this. They said, "You antagonize me. You say shit to make me. Is that your way of trying to make me go to the next level?" Type
really?
Thing. Yeah, he told me you always talk about other niggas, or you always saying something about another nigga. Is that your way of making me want to apply more pressure for you to think I'm not playing? And guess what I said? No. Oh, that's not it.
Look, I said, is it your way?
No, even though it was a good thing that that was pretty cool that he said that, right?
I'm about to say he got,
but,
yeah, that was good.
I told him, if you want to know the real, you're one of my favorites. Because
so you have a number one that could possibly elevate to being something closer.
Oh, no.
I don't even have
my number one is he's Jamaican.
I know who he is. Oh, I was about to say he's tall.
No, and that's the thing. The one that you think it is, he's the least.
Oh my God.
He's the least. He really is. He gets on my motherfucking nerves.
Oh my gosh.
Like a motherfucker. Look at me. Like a motherfucker.
Really?
Yes.
Can you see yourself married?
No. Whoa. With what?
She said, whoa,
Look, Sheila, come through.
do you see yourself married?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting married. One thing about Purdy P is I'm gonna be happy.
Queen, I can't wait to go to your wedding, baby, and get loose on the dance floor one time for your motherfucking mind. No,
I'm bringing a 40 to her.
I'm finna.
No, like
she gonna play all the slaps. She gonna play all the slaps.
No, but I'm getting married. I want to be married.
I want to be married.
I could be a nigga's wifey.
If I get married, I say this. I want him to be my opposite race.
I be seeing my sister-in-law. I be like, okay, I could probably be like.
She's always my husband.
And she'd be like, my husband. Girl, your husband got you on a pedestal.
Oh, let me tell y'all something real quick. And I don't know if I said this before on the podcast.
What?
Her husband is our brother.
Her husband is my brother.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That is my brother. Listen. I love my big brother to death.
Disclaimer.
That is my dad.
Disclaimer. Everywhere we fucking go, she'll say, "No, my husband. Oh no, girl, I can't eat that because my husband. I can't. Girl, don't talk to us. Don't look at me. My husband. She wore pants that had her husband on her. Like,
and I was like, really, Omar?
She's really for her motherfucking husband.
She really love her husband, and she even got my nieces and nephews be like, "Girl, call your husband because we don't want to be dealing with you."
Yeah, husband. Oh,
my husband.
Vegas, Miami. I don't give a fuck if we're in the bushes. I be like, tone it down, my nigga. We trying to get free drinks.
And then let me tell you, this is how she do people too. And don't talk about my husband.
Don't be doing all that. And then I be like, bitch, let's get these free foods.
Until we talk about her husband, let me tell y'all how Omar wants y'all to go home from his house. That nigga was turning the sprinklers on you niggas, okay?
No, he'll start doing betting games that will rob your pockets. And he'll start doing some old mixing magic. Let me think.
Right.
Please come out here. And they do these weird card tricks.
Because they've been together for 56 motherfucking years.
Yeah, Jarrell know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know, but it'd be
Omar
like
had
that.
a disclaimer. Omar, we do not like you after Atlanta. Nigga left with half our spending money.
I was about to say.
That nigga's not cool.
I'm not
for
going
real.
to tell you how he shook our pockets. That was just ridiculous. And the cold part is like niggas are still playing the same.
And you want to know what's funny?
Game.
Is he was laughing.
No, they got this weird thing they do where they got these eyes.
And you know what it is? I think it's in the rings. It's in their rings.
What it is they got this.
Yeah.
They swiddle their nose or blink their eyes or whatever, but everybody's in on it but us.
No,
so it's a good family trick. For sure.
And then they cheat on all their games.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Yeah. So.
Yep. I said
I
it.
love 'em,
Come
though.
beef with me, Alicia.
Shout out to my niece Anaya. I love you, Anaya.
I love all my nieces and nephews. My sister-in-law know her husband be playing too many games. He likes to make his own rules.
Especially in them that
card shit, all that shit. I ain't fucking with y'all.
I'm done. As soon as I see it on the floor, I'll be like, Shakoy, that's you, bro.
For real, nah.
You go get worked real quick.
I love y'all though, for real.
I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it.
Oh man!
Shout out to my whole family though. We have a big family.
Shout out to everybody.
I love my family. We have a dysfunctional family like everybody else, and I've learned to separate myself from certain things so I won't engage or get upset. And I'm so proud of myself. This whole year, I have not raised my voice. I have not had an argument. I have not had like any kind of nothing. I left that all in 2021. That don't mean if I see you and you still want it, I'm gonna give it to you.
Right.
But you know, I have been so peaceful and healing in my own life and my journey, and I'm happy for that. And I'm proud of me and my kids and what we're doing and how we're moving forward. And hopefully it'll just continue to get that way for us. So, you know. Shout out to them Windsors too. I just seen my cousin Acacia. Shout out to my cousin Toddy, Kiki.
And I want to shout out to all my goddamn clients. Yeah. They tell me how amazing and how they love Pretty P. And they say I be having them laughing.
She be doing them long ass braids.
And they just they be frustrated because they be wanting the style until they get there.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Do you feel obligated to make them look beautiful? Like, do you feel obligated to put like confidence into them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that pressure or just
no?
Okay,
baby, when you've been doing it this long,
hey, pop your motherfucking peas.
That shit ain't that braiding shit. That's one thing y'all can't fuck with.
I can't,
you hear me?
I like these on my finger.
You know what I'm saying? I braid all the way to the end and again and again and again and again.
The bitch
that's why I'm always
shit.
high in motherfucking demand. You understand?
That's right.
Yeah, that's Pretty P 7 the motherfucking week.
And what do I do?
The highest grade, baby, because I'm homemade.
Mine.
Yeah. No, but that braiding shit though, that shit, that's me. That's what I love.
Is that like soothing for you? You say that a lot. That's soothing for you.
That's where all my...
And DJing.
Yeah. Ricky.
Making the crowd hype.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because I don't dance.
I do.
I'll hit them with a...
I have to dance. Because
I make you.
Yeah.
Y'all know in the family when the grandma be like, do that spider like they was. I be doing my sisters like that. I be like, I'm on straight West Coast shit. That's me. But
and I have to do
love listening to music and bopping and weaving and, you know, drinking and smoking and straight West Coasting.
I know when she's feeling it because she'll start screaming and she'll point to the ground like, do that shit. And then she'll say, let me hit the blunt real quick. And she'll hide and hit it and go like this, like she hitting a crack pipe or something.
I do not want my big sister or my big brother to see me hit the weed.
She'll hit it and then she'll be like, and she got her cup. And I don't give a fuck what she does. She holds her cup mighty and tighty. She'll hold her cup and she'll be like, and then her favorite line, she's saying, I ain't drunk. I know what's going on. Look at me. Look, I know what the fuck going on. I know everything around me. Yes. And I'll be like,
because I be having to let y'all know, don't think you suckers gonna catch me when I'm high and drunk. You're not gonna get me because I am very on it.
Cause that's her first thing. Like she get real excited and out of nowhere she be like, I know what's going on. Like we know
because everybody be too happy.
Yeah,
because y'all think y'all finna come in.
She be like, it's good.
Let me look till y'all seen it. What did my nigga Lonnie say? Hit that crack pipe 3 times and pop up like Candyman, huh? Yeah.
Shout out to Lonnie.
Man.
Hopefully he's doing big
good.
things. Yeah, and doing good things.
Shit, yeah.
So yeah, and shout out to Barbie. How did you like that real quick?
Yeah, I love Barbie.
Yeah, she's was cool.
You guys gotta remember, she's not just a rapper; she's a fucking human.
Yeah, she was open and vulnerable.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I love that about her. And
That's everybody. Just because they have a little bit of glitz and glam and fam, that don't mean that they're not human.
Yeah, she released a single and she's putting out her album as well. So you guys look forward to checking out the Barbie, Action Pack Barbie. You can follow her on Instagram. She's doing some big things. She's going to continue pushing forward in life and working with some of the best. So we wish her well around here. So you got some shout outs? Are you done?
I just want to say that this episode was very personal.
That's what you going to name it?
This is very personal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean...
It was
so personal, so I'm just like jaw dropped, because this was just like more of a do you feel me?
Do you feel me?
Do you feel me?
Only you feel me.
You know what I'm saying? Only you feel me.
Shout out to Filthy Rich.
But I just want to give a shout out right quick to everybody that watches us.
Yes.
Shout outs to that guy. I do not know your name, baby. I was supposed to give you a shout out, but he loves episode 17. I would like to shout out Meek because he invited my sister to a party and he said to bring Pretty P.
For sure.
So I will be there with my lemon pepper steppers on.
Hey, Meek Sacktown Raw. That's a big deal. You feel me?
He said bring Pretty P. So I'll be in the building for you, baby.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
I would like to give a shout outs to my mom, my co-parent.
Yes.
My co-pilot,
It's my nigga.
I would like to give a shout out to my son because he took the initiative on his football team.
And he's got a mean spiral.
Yeah, he does. My baby is, hey, listen.
Mean spiral.
And that's because I taught him.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's working hard out there on that field. That's right. My baby. Me and Bella, we're still practicing with the cheerleading. Because every 5 minutes Bella wants to go to Red Lobster. So I'm working. Working in progress.
I'm gonna say something real quick. This is why I'm single too. Cause you can't bring my kids to McDonald's, bitch, because my kids go to like fine wine dine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My kids don't do no McDonald's, and no nigga wouldn't even step to me with McDonald's like that.
Can I say this too? My daughter is a boss ass bitch. I'm sorry to say.
This is true.
My daughter is a boss. And I want to say that is really my best friend.
Yes.
That's my bestie right there.
That is her twin.
Bella is my baby. But I want to say this about Bella. Bella, if you are married, Bella is going to check your ring like she is a diamond tester. And I want everybody to know that. This is a disclaimer. When you come to Bella, you have to come correct.
That's right.
Because Bella has aunties that are boss bitches. She has uncles and,
that's right.
She reps her daddy. That's not AR dollars. That's her dollars. Bella has a different way of living.
Right.
So when you come to Wella Wells, come correct because she's going to call you out.
Definitely.
She taught out all my pimples and why I got quarters and pennies in my purses and all types of shit.
She told me, she said, Auntie, you gonna wake up your daughter? You gonna let her sit in the car sleep? You got her in this hot car. I was like, nigga, I'm still in the car with her.
And shout out to my sister right here because she walked in my mom's house today and said, Bella, can I use your brown eyeliner?
I sure did. And let me tell y'all something slick. I don't have no eyeshadow on, so that's why I'm twitching and glitching and some more shit, right? So why did I go to my niece who's 4 years old, and I said, Bella, do you have some makeup I can use? And my nigga went in her trunk, her magic trunk, and that motherfucker started scrambling, and she was looking, and she said, use this. And I said, ooh, I'm gonna use this. But look, I should have had her put it on because I fucked it up. And I was mad, and I was in my mama's bathroom, and I was wiping it off. And I was like, do you have any eyeshadow? And she was like, I only got black. And then she was like, or I got these colors. And she pointed to her face. And my nigga face is so done up right now. Like, you bitches can't even, what you hoes say, you could never. She ate that. How y'all be talking?
She ate that. My baby is something
Bella,
else.
she hit me with the, don't even trip. I'm about to hook up Saudi and say I'm about to work their face. was like,
I woke up looking like a ghost from Africa. She had me looking like I was bamboozled.
You know what she do to makeup like the motherfuckers that
bleach their skin.
No, the spirit people that be dancing at the church. What is they called? The little
don't go there.
Okay, but she, like
the ghost dancers.
Yeah. She had us looking like dead prayers. Right. I ain't gonna lie, but Bella is an incredible little girl, and the best thing about our lives is that we get to let our children explore. Our children, yes,
7 a week,
and we really have kids. Shout out to my partner Queen, because she said this too. She was like, you know, I like my son to play with your son because your son is still kids. My sons don't watch porn. They don't They don't entertain that. They real kids, and when it comes time for them to mature to do that, then they will on their own. Because I ain't gonna teach them about none of that. They gonna have to fuck with their daddy. But I will say this: I don't expose nastiness to my kids or nobody else's kids, and we promote children being children, and we let them do what they do, and we show them more to life. We take them to museums. We take them everywhere they go to. We've been to every restaurant, every theme park, everything. We fuck everything up from zoos. We the real ones. You feel what I'm saying? I'm serious. We do. We just went to some museums. We went to the Exploratorium.
And shout outs to them. Shout outs to all the babies.
Yes.
You know, shout outs to all the hustlers, the mommies that's trapping, everybody, bitches who suck dick for tips, everybody who's getting their AR dollars up. You too. That's just that. If you a lazy bitch, keep your ass on that motherfucking couch. But if you
shout out to my sister-in-law and my nephews and nieces out in Atlanta. They ain't coming back. I hate to say it, them motherfuckers ain't coming back. But anyway, I want to say
hope that. I hope not.
I'm proud of you guys doing great things out there with your tutoring, with your sports,
basketball,
and everything you're doing. Keep up the good work, and that's what it's about.
I love you guys.
Investing in your children's future and allowing them to see more and do more and have more, so they can reap the benefits off of whatever you leave them behind, or they could take care of you in their future, because we are all somebody's future investments.
And I want to give a special shout out right quick. I know we wrapping it up, but I want to give a special shout outs to my big brother Omar.
Hey.
Me and him, he one thing about him, he gonna tell Pretty P what to do and not to do.
Yes.
But he's never gonna tell me what not to say. I might be scared to let him see me hit the weed, but he know I'm gonna have that heat
high like this.
But you know what I'm saying? This is Pretty P 7 motherfucking week. She just opened me up like a goddamn book, or like a bitch on her first motherfucking hoe day. But yeah,
I want to give a big shout out to my twin brother and sister Pooh and Smoke. They'll be having a birthday coming up.
They having a party?
I don't know. I have to ask. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to my brother Lamel. I love you. I am gonna help you with that paperwork, baby. Bear with me. Just give me a minute.
Bitch got 4 kids.
Yeah, I be going through it, bro. And then she
was just in the hospital.
I had to go. My butt blew up, so I had to get my butt back up and injected.
That bitch called me in the middle of one of my nightmares
because my butt inflamed. She said one of my nightmares.
I was like, crazy. And I hung up. I had to hang the phone down. I was like, hold on, dream.
Yeah. My butt blew up. I had faulty injections, so they blew up.
And I was like, what?
My ass is melting. But yeah,
didn't wake mama up though.
Yeah, because I was just telling them that
that bitch would have had a heart attack.
Exactly. That's why I don't fuck with the elders when I'm in crisis. Right. I don't do it. But
bad intentions.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my last thing I want to say. My Windsors, we done lost everybody, but I want to say a big rest in peace to my Aunt Bob, my Uncle Roger, my Uncle Freddie, my daddy, the biggest Windsor, Lavelle, all my family, everybody that we lost. The Windsors, we got to do something together. I love you, Snap and Shirley. I love my family, Chill, everybody. So, you know, Merced, I love you, baby. Meadows Mob, 13th Street. All my real niggas, you know what I mean? My Uncle Kirky, I miss you, dude.
And to that one nigga,
yes,
RIP to them, to that one nigga that she thought was my number one, he asked me that I love him. I was like, nigga, what? Nigga, it's one love.
To nobody.
Bad intentions.
Bad intentions, you bitch.
I did this shit with no alcohol. No faking.
I did this shit with confusion.
But you see that skin, it's bacon.
Free the robbers.